So there's a lot of noise coming from the fact that the Central Bank of Nigeria has decided to give the 200, 500 and 1,000 Naira notes a facelift. While this is causing some people to be overly analytical of the decision, some of us just see it as another Nigerian trending news or another Nigerian wahala. So let's take a look at why the CBN decided to do this and how it affects us. They gave a few reasons and we're going to be taking a look at them. So number one reason was to curb the rate at which fake or counterfeit Naira notes are being produced. So the logic is that when they produce the new notes, people will be forced to bring their old notes back to the bank, and then there will be less fake notes in circulation. Number two is the need to control the currency, because apparently out of 3.2 trillion Naira cash in circulation in Nigeria right now, 2.7 trillion Naira, that is about 80% of Nigeria's cash, is out of the vaults of commercial banks, meaning that 80% of Nigeria's current cash is sitting in people's houses, and that's a problem. So they also think that when they produce the new Naira notes and everyone is forced to bring the old Naira notes back to the bank, there will be less cash in circulation, and then this would improve inflation and the cost of food and services and other goods will come down. Number three is that the CBN also wants to tackle vote buying by politicians. So by producing new notes, they are forced to bring the huge amount of cash that they have sitting in their containers or in their houses back to the bank. And the EFCC is particularly happy about this one, because anyone that can't explain the source of their wealth or the source of their cash will have to answer to them. Another interesting reason is that the CBN thinks that this move is going to curb terrorism, because this way kidnappers will not be able to ask for huge amounts of ransom from their victims. Another interesting reason is that there's a shortage of clean and fit Naira notes. So you know how you go to the bank and you get very crisp Naira notes? Yeah, so there's a shortage of that. And the CBN wants to ensure that our Naira is fit for use. Some analysts say that this is a good decision, but terrible timing, as we have elections coming up next year, as well as a census. And there isn't enough time for everyone to remit the cash that they have and change it to the new Naira notes. Some people even say that the decision of CBN right now is not even on the top 5 of Nigeria's biggest problems. And personally, I agree with this one. While some say that this will do the exact opposite of what CBN is trying to do right now, especially regards the inflation. So tell me what you think in the comments. I'll be waiting.